Welcome back into Culture Shock. Today we're going to be talking about DC movies, mainly the upcoming ones, and then after that we're going to be joined by some special guests and we're going to be playing a bracket. So sit back, relax, you're watching Culture Shock.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world confusing me. Clouds as mean as you ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Welcome back into Culture Shock. Today we're going to be discussing DC movies, specifically what we're going to be seeing in coming years with James Gunn taking over as of about 1 to 2 years ago. So far we haven't seen any content from that universe. Right now we're going to be seeing Superman Legacy, which I know we're going to be talking about, but I'm joined up here by the desk by Meg Barry and Wyatt Clatterbaugh. So Wyatt, we talked about Superman for just a little bit, but give me more on what you're expecting from this movie and maybe future projects to come.
Yeah, so I think it's a great idea to make a legacy movie. I know we've had a lot of people play Superman, like Henry Cavill, and I think it's a great idea. I'm intrigued to see what they do with it. I don't know if it's like the history of the actors kind of doing it. I don't know if it's another Superman movie and they just are basically adding on and have like cameos of other people who have been Superman, but I'm really intrigued to see how it goes. And then for other future movies, Batman 2 I'm excited to see. That's a movie that I watched the first one with Robin Pattinson. It was darker than I thought it was going to be, but I liked it a lot. And kind of like, I know Meg's probably going to mention it, I'm intrigued to see what they do with the Joker and some of the villains in that movie as well. So
I know Meg doesn't like that one.
All right. I'll go back to Superman before I go on my little soapbox about Batman. But Superman, I'm excited for it. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we haven't had too many Superman movies, especially like you had already mentioned, Joey. We haven't seen anything from this new universe run by a new owner. We haven't seen anything yet, so I'm just intrigued to see stuff. But I do have one question. If you're done filming Superman Legacy, where's the trailer? Why have I not seen a trailer yet? And it's supposed to be coming out this summer. Where is it?
Don't ask me.
Who has it? Because I want to see it. But I think it's weird. Why is there not a trailer yet?
Why don't we have something yet? I agree.
Is it actually done being filmed?
I know it's done. I don't know, post-production wise. But I know it's done.
But if it's done, then you should have a trailer. What?
I want a trailer. I want one as bad as you
do.
do.
I just think it's weird. It's weird. But anyway, Batman. I'm going to make this short and sweet. Barry as the Joker. Are you kidding me, dude?
You don't like it because of one movie.
I don't like him, period. All right? I don't know. No. All right? I don't think he'll be a good Joker. I mean, we can sit here, and I'm sure we'll talk about the new Joker here momentarily. We will get there, but I don't think he's going to be a good Joker. Yes, I know that there was that teaser scene at the very end of the first Joker, and it was him, and it was that malicious laugh that he did. Okay, creepy. Creepy. Successfully creepy. I will add that.
Creepy.
But I just don't, there's been so many Jokers, and there's been so many Batmans, and there's a clear-cut good one and a clear-cut bad one. And I feel like he's going to fall into the bad column for me.
Who's your clear-cut
I was
good?
about to say, who's your, yeah.
Come on.
I know there's one, but that's it?
All right, let's see if we're on the same wavelength there. Who do you think I'm saying?
From Dark Knight.
Yes, exactly.
Heath
Yes.
Ledger.
Heath Ledger, yes. He
But
was
there's no
amazing.
other ones that you think
And
are
it's
good.
so sad that
You don't
Heath
like Jack Nicholson's?
Not as much as Heath Ledger, no.
I think it's so good.
But
Not
Heath
much as Heath
Ledger
Ledger.
did such a good job that he passed away before he even get to see the movie because he dedicated himself to that role.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because he dedicated himself to that role, I mean, God rest his soul, it definitely had a mental...
It definitely didn't help.
Yeah, it definitely didn't. It had a mental effect on him for sure. But he played that role so well. So well. And I think he's my number one Joker by far. And I don't think anybody's going to beat
I
that.
don't think anybody
I'd
would
agree.
overbeat you.
I don't know how to say the actor's name who plays it in the new one.
Joaquin
How do you say it?
Phoenix.
Yeah, him. He did a really good job as well.
In the
But
first.
that first Joker movie was a completely different
One
style
of its kind.
than we have ever seen before. And it showed that background information of why the Joker became the Joker. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't necessarily compare those two because the movie The Joker is the background story. But the movie Batman and all the Batman movies with the Joker in it, his
just continues to
character is
develop.
already supposed to be developed at that point. So that's why I think Heath Ledger, number one.
I
Number
agree.
one Joker.
Personally, I'm really looking forward to Batman Brave and the Bold. It's the newer Batman movie that's going to be in this DC universe that they're calling. So they have like different categories for it. So what we've had before from like Shazam and Black Adam and all those other ones that have came out.
Black Adam was pretty good.
It was mid. We'll get into that later. But it's called DC Elseworlds. So like the Batman with Barry Keoghan's Robert Pattinson. That's just called DC Elseworlds. It's not really, tied in with all the other ones. But Superman Legacy, that's going to begin what they're trying to, copycat, not really, but copycat Marvel and doing phase 1s, phase 2s, stuff like that. So Batman Brave and the Bold is going to fall into that category. I'm excited. Personally, I forget the actor's name, but he plays Reacher in the new Reacher show.
Okay.
I want him to be Batman. I want him to be Bruce Wayne. I think he'd be great.
He would be.
I think he'd be really
He's
good.
really good in that series too.
Yeah, I agree. Batman Brave and the Bold. Let me collect words because that's hard right now.
Hard to say. A lot of alliteration there.
It's a comic that was based in, it was like 2012, so it's a newer comic. And it's all about Robin and Batman. It's like the first time that we're just going to, get right to the bat of Batman and Robin. We're not going to, do a Batman movie and then we'll wait a little bit and maybe we'll, hint at Robin. And then the next one, we're going to make one where it's terrible.
That's cool to see Batman and Robin in the same movie.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I admit
Just
it.
kind of throwing on, I think it would be cool. You talking about like these phases that they're doing. I think it would be cool. Now, maybe it is in the works, but I don't know. But throwing a Robin backstory, doing a movie of Robin, I
Agreed.
think that would be pretty cool to see. Just because a lot of people I know in the comics are like, basically Batman was like his father, so to speak. But I think that would be a cool thing to see as well. So I'm
I
definitely
agree.
excited to see what they do with that.
Yeah. Any other content that we're looking forward to? Anything that's come out recently that we're
I want
not
the Aquaman one was pretty good, but I don't think that was before what's his name took over.
It was right after.
He took over.
It was right after,
So he
yeah.
didn't really was in the production of that. then.
No.
Yeah.
So that one, Blue Beetle, Black Adam, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, all of
Yeah.
those, The Flash as well, all of those released after James Gunn took over, but they
Yeah.
were already in production.
So he didn't have anything.
So
to
he
do with
had,
them.
no, the only one
I
that
definitely
he's...
think that maybe following like the phases like Marvel does. First off, I'll say this right here, right now. I don't care if it's a hot take or not. Marvel surpassed DC a really long time ago. Someone can sit here and say that the DC comics are better. No, I'm not talking about the comics. I'm talking about the movies.
Right.
Yeah.
DC has done a really bad job of keeping up with Marvel, and Marvel took over and planned out the movies according to the comics, which they did a great job the whole way through the Avengers series and stuff like that. So I think DC kind of taking a page out of Marvel's book here and applying that
not
to
a bad
their
thing.
own like comics is not a bad thing at all. But they need to follow the comics and almost like create that series. Because which one was it where they all teamed together?
Justice League?
Yeah, so Justice League. I want all the movies leading up to Justice League now. You know what I mean?
They tried doing that.
They tried. They have a couple Wonder Womans. What's the second one? No. They have
1984.
They have a couple
Nope.
Wonder Womans.
Leave it in
They have
1984.
the facts. They have the Flash wasn't in that one.
True.
They have Aquaman. But they like that Batman. Because I'm mad. I'm mad about Batman, okay? Batman is the best. I'll die on this hill. Batman is the best DC character. And I will die on this hill saying
Oh, we don't like that over here.
What?
I kind of
You
agree.
dressed up for Batman for Halloween last year.
Yeah, just because I wear a costume doesn't mean I think he's the best DC hero of all time.
No. He has money. He's rich. He's the best.
Yeah,
okay?
but he doesn't have superpowers. You look at like a
Neither
person
does
like-
Iron Man.
okay,
Iron Man
fair,
was
but
pretty good.
I'm saying this. I think he's not my favorite, but I definitely put Superman up there in the top 5. My favorite one would honestly, I love the Flash. He's probably my number 1, and then right behind him is Superman. So
Oh, well.
Batman's in my top 5.
All right, well, I mean, personally, I think Batman's 1, Superman's 2. Other than that, the rest of them can kind of just take it or leave it.
break
Wonder
it.
Woman's definitely up there.
Oh.
Love Wonder Woman.
Oh, she's all right. Batman 1, Superman 2, Wonder Woman 3.
Yeah,
Obviously, because she's queen.
yeah.
She's amazing.
Agreed.
Her first movie that they did for her. The second one, I could have lived without it. See, but that's what I mean. Is like when you compare Marvel to DC, and I know we're on a big tangent here, and I'm so sorry, Joey, but when you compare Marvel to DC, you don't look at any, with the exception of the Thor series, because those progressively got worse. But when you look at like Iron Man series, Iron Man 1 was meh. 2, okay. 3,
You
And
like
then
2 and
he's-
3 more? Okay, nope, we're not getting to this. It's DC, it's not Marvel. I'm not getting into this. We'll talk about it later.
Anyway, but they have that character development. No, this is what I'm arguing here. They have that character development.
Yes,
They don't have that in DC.
yes.
I will
Because
agree.
especially with like the Justice League, when that came out, we didn't have some of the other movies that we have now. Like I'm pretty sure Justice League came out before Aquaman.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like shortly before, but it was before.
Yeah.
So like we don't know who Aquaman, like if you read the comics, you know who he is. But like we don't know who he is before that movie came out.
There was only tidbits of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I feel like back to the whole cinematic universe, if you will. I feel like it helped DC
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Any other remarks from peanut galleries?
I mean, I just agree with Meg. I think Marvel very much surpasses the DC universe.
Yeah.
I mean, I mentioned it to you before we got on the show. One of the movies that I'm not a biggest fan of, and it's probably going to be on that list, and I really hope it doesn't go that far, is Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds. No, nothing against Ryan Reynolds, but that movie was terrible in every aspect of just the way a movie's made. It was not great. So.
I'm gonna have to agree with you
Yeah.
that one there. That was
no, I think it's the best. No, I'm kidding. It's bad.
Yeah,
it's not good at all.
it's rough.
Even Ryan Reynolds has said that
Yeah.
he doesn't like it.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's not.
So-
yeah, it was poorly
But
produced.
shout out Ryan Reynolds, great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, Joker Folie à Deux has released in theaters. Not great reviews so far, but we'll probably get into that a little bit more on this next segment, where we're going to be joined by our very own Vanna White and Mia Henkins, as we're going to have a DC movie bracket coming up. Welcome back into Culture Shock. And right now, we're going to be doing a DC bracket. So over to my right, or my right.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, my right.
You're right.
And maybe to your left, or however your movies or your TV decides to work. We have Mia Henkins, our very own Vanna White today,
That's me.
with our DC movies bracket. So it's not formatted like a bracket because we kind of just threw them all on a board. So
Yeah.
that's fine. But we're going to go through each movie that we have up against another. the panel up here, myself, Meg Barry, and Wyatt Clatterbaugh, of course, we will be talking about which movies we think should move on, and then we'll have one overall movie. We have 16 movies on the board, so let's get started. Mia,
Yeah.
take it away.
Okay, first movie that we have is Joker versus The Dark Knight. This is kind of a tough one in my opinion, so debate. Please.
Like you said, 1A, 1B.
Yeah.
So who's 1A and who's 1B?
Dark Knight.
I was
Done.
That's what you're...
Whoa, what Joker movie did you watch?
I'm
You
gonna-
didn't like that one?
No, I love it, but Dark Knight has Heath Ledger.
I
agree.
know it
Just-
does.
I 100% agree. Dark Knight.
I'm with
Joker's
Joey on
great.
this.
Joker's so good, but Dark
Joker's
Knight?
very good, don't get me wrong. But it will never compare to Dark Knight. Dark Knight is the best comic book movie
know,
of all time.
That's fair. And I really do like the end scene where the Joker's like hanging his head out the window and...
Well, and,
yeah, okay.
And you had also mentioned like Heath Ledger. I mean, he got into that character, and I know Joker's supposed to be a side character, but I know it's supposed to be about Batman, but he made it like
He played
pretty
the
much almost like it
perfect
was a
antagonist.
Joker movie in a sense. So I'm agreeing with Joey on this. I think Dark Knight wins.
You want to know how I got these scars?
That
But we're not
was-
going to go over that.
That was really less debate than I thought it would be for that one. Great, that's
Yeah.
great. Okay, so Dark Knight
Dark
is our
Knight,
number
yeah.
one here. I'm gonna go
Dark
and
Knight it
circle
is.
her. Okay. Do you want to move to the right? Or do you want to go down?
However you
Whatever
want,
I want to
Hannah.
do. Okay, let's go to Green Lantern versus Justice League.
Justice League.
Justice League.
What?
Okay, wow.
You can't argue about that.
Green Lantern is the
kidding
worst
me?
DC movie of all time,
We
and I
talked
would
about
stand
it
on that.
earlier. It sucked. Green
does.
Lantern was horrible.
That's a bold word.
It's very bad.
What?
Gets his
I
powers
agree.
from a ring.
I agree.
Okay. Well, that's Green Lantern in general. All right, so that's different. Is that if we're talking about why did I get a side? Whoa. Whoa.
Don't try to.
When I
No.
tell
No.
you,
There's
this movie
no.
frustrates me.
There's no arguing here.
No.
Justice League.
I'm not arguing. I'm saying Justice League is the winner hands down. Don't get me wrong. However, I'm talking about the movie Green Lantern. The movie Green Lantern is terrible. We know
Well,
that.
it's
But the
DC
character
movies.
of Green Lantern is cool.
The title on the board.
It is movies.
Says
Yeah, it
All
is movies.
movies.
I know, but we're
So I don't care about the character.
all right. Whatever. Justice League.
Justice League,
Continue
unanimous,
on.
easy again. Okay, next up we have Wonder Woman versus The Flash.
Wonder Woman. Obviously.
I agree
Did-
with that as well.
Did you watch The Flash?
Yes.
Okay. Not that I'm saying
Yeah.
it's The Flash.
Yeah.
But I
No,
just
it's.
wanted to know.
I
I have
have not
watched
watched it, so yeah, I'm going Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
So.
The Flash is really bad. It's the only good part of it is Michael Keaton. as
I
Batman.
really hope DC never sees this.
I mean,
We get sponsored by DC. That would be awesome.
DC,
Um,
I'm sorry.
The Flash. The only good part of it is Michael Keaton back as Batman. That's the only good part of this movie. Other than that, it's terrible. So
Yeah.
So Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wonder
oh, yeah.
Woman.
Guys, you're making this really easy on me. Okay, next up we have Batman versus Superman versus Man of Steel.
Batman is in like OG.
No.
This is a
Batman
movie.
versus
The-
Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Dawn of Justice, where like they battle each
Jesse
other.
Eisenberg is Lex Luthor. Henry Cavill. This is the first one with.
Batman versus
Gal Gadot.
Superman.
Okay,
You no,
No,
don't
no,
even
no,
be
no,
mad
no,
about
no,
that.
no, let
'cause
me get on my
you-
s-
You of all people, before we went on air, you said I don't like Man of Steel because it goes against the comics.
Let
because
me-
in Man of Steel, he dies of a tornado, and in the comics, he dies of a heart attack, and the whole purpose of him dying of a heart attack is to show that Superman can't heal everybody from everything.
That's a really good Joey voice.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
Appreciate it.
Whoa.
So.
Whoa. Let's get back to
So just to use your own argument against you,
No, I'm going to use that argument. But I'm saying both these movies are trash.
yes.
I'm not saying either one is good. I'm just saying Batman versus Superman
I
is better.
say no vote.
Can I?
Can you
Go.
do that?
So,
Is that possible?
What?
I'm gonna step in as Vanna White, and I'm gonna say you can't no vote.
Thank
No
you.
vote.
You have to vote. This is a
I
bracket.
want to hear why. I want to hear why.
So
wanna hear what these
with
guys say.
I'm with Joey on this. Both of them are terrible movies. I don't agree with. If I had to choose, I'd probably lean a little bit more towards Man of Steel. And the only reason, the stupidest line I think I've ever heard in a movie, especially when it comes to Batman and Superman, is when Batman and Superman are fighting and they scream, "Martha! Martha! Why did you say that name?" Like Like it has.
That's why I hate that movie. That's why I hate that movie.
It has no meaning. It makes absolutely no sense. Give me Man of Steel.
I hate that movie because of that.
Yeah.
So we have one Batman vs Superman,
Give me
one Man
Batman
of
v
Steel.
Superman because I hate Man of Steel with a passion. And as Meg said, in the comics, the only way that Superman is taught that he can't save everyone is because his dad dies of a heart attack. And in Man of Steel, his dad dies of a tornado. Superman can save someone from a tornado.
Fair enough.
Get that out of here.
Get
Give me
on your
Batman v
soapbox.
Superman.
Okay, Batman vs Superman. Oh, that was really bad circle. That's okay. Anyways,
I hired her for
Next.
one purpose. You can't even.
I'm sorry. It'll be better next time. Okay, next we have Batman Begins versus Snyder Cut. Personally, I have never heard of Snyder Cut for some reason, and I was chastised for it. But
Neither have I.
I was too. I got a quick rundown.
I'm the only
Yeah.
real fan here. Let me
I
just
got
say
a
that.
quick
I'm the only
rundown
real-
from both. Because no one actually enjoys DC. Let's be real.
Who actually enjoys DC?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
I think it
Agreed.
depends on the person.
Anyway, back to the bracket.
Wow.
Back to the bracket. I was given a quick rundown by yours truly. And also Deanna in the back. Thank you very much. So I was given a quick rundown, and like I would need to watch it, but because I haven't watched it, like I feel like I have to go with Batman Begins
Yeah, I'm with Meg.
because I don't have an opinion. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's Batman Begins. Batman Begins gave us Dark Knight, so it's Batman Begins.
Yeah.
easy.
Easy.
Easy
W.
option. Batman Begins is the winner. Next up, we have Aquaman versus the Batman. The Batman.
Give me
that's
Aquaman.
important.
Give me Aquaman. Jason Momoa. Mwah.
I know I'm not in the show right now, but I just want to say
I'm so sorry.
I'm
Logan,
going to
if you're
look
watching.
right into the camera when I say this. Maybe. I hate Aquaman so much. I
Thank you!
absolutely despise it. I think it's ridiculous.
What?
I think it's terrible.
Why?
I think the CGI sucks. Why is Nicole Kidman in it? There's nothing good about it.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Continue.
And to be fair, one of the actresses
kinda
also just had a very bad
Yeah,
situation.
Amber Heard.
Amber
Yeah,
Heard.
Amber
What's up with her too?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she got cut out half of the second movie. She was only in like 4 scenes.
I think we're all forgetting that Robert Pattinson is playing a very dark and brooding Batman.
Yes.
I think
And
that's
Zoe
why.
Kravitz is in this movie.
Yep.
I think that's why I don't
Whoa.
like the Batman because it's so dark.
But it's a different twist on the
That's
Batman
why
that we've
it's so
never
good.
seen. It's something
And
we've
he's
never
actually
seen.
a detective, as Batman should be.
He's a rich man who dresses
But
up
he's
in a
supposed to be a
costume.
detective.
He's a rich
not
man.
a detective.
He's
the
a
only
rich.
2 times.
He is a rich man
The only
who
2
dresses
times.
up in a costume and saves Gotham when his little light lights up. All right, I love him. He's awesome. But
I
what's the
agree with
detective?
Joey.
Why does being a
No.
detective have anything to do with
Because that's
being
Batman's
better?
character.
I was about to say, that's
Batman's
literally...
character is to be a detective. And he hasn't been a detective in any of the other movies. So he's a detective in this movie.
No
and
one's
that's why
gonna
I
listen
love
to
it
me.
with my
Okay.
heart. I can't wait for number 2.
Might be a biased
from Matt
opinion.
Reeves. Great job. The
Might be a
Penguin
bi-
is currently out on HBO, so shout out.
Are
to
you
Penguin.
are you off your soapbox yet?
No, I'm
He's still
not.
on.
I really like this soapbox. It's very comfortable, and I like it.
Well, I know I'm
And
never.
I love standing on it.
You know what? It's fine.
Batman, the Batman.
Just
The
circle
Batman.
the
The
Batman.
I'm with
The
Joe.
Batman.
Air high five.
Meg, I'm
Got
so
you.
sorry, but the Batman. That's going to take the cake there. Okay, next up, we have the Suicide Squad.
You got it.
Squash?
Suicide Squad?
It's okay.
It
Suicide
might have been
Squad?
squash.
It happens.
Next
Should've
up,
just
we
been
have
squash.
the Suicide Squad versus Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Already.
The
Wow.
Suicide Squad.
No.
The Suicide Squad.
Wait, Suicide.
Whoa,
wait,
I'm getting-
time out. The Suicide Squad is the one that's with like John Cena, right?
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. I know Heath Ledger was... not Heath Ledger, excuse me.
Sorry,
I
what?
know Jared Leto was terrible as the Joker in this movie, but I think Will Smith and... I'm blanking on her name. Margot Robbie, I think they did tremendous in this movie. Joey, I know you don't agree with me, but I think this movie was decent. Was it great? No, but it was decent.
No.
It's okay. I'm gonna make you feel better.
No.
I liked the Suicide Squad better.
Thank you.
I did like it better. I don't think either one of the movies is like, oh, I'd watch that again.
I don't think Jared Leto is
I think
that
The
bad
Suicide
as
Squad is the
Joker.
best DC movie that they have had in a long time.
Whoa.
I don't think we watched the same movie. I don't think we watched the same movie.
Oh.
We did watch the same movie. I'm just, I know I'm on a DC show, but like I'm like a Marvel
The Suicide
fan,
Squad
so.
is probably the best DC movie we've had since The Dark Knight, which is 2009. 2009 to 2021.
I can't agree, dude. I can't do it.
I picked the Suicide Squad.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That moves on. The
Okay,
Suicide Squad.
okay, 2-1. The Suicide Squad.
And I don't
Let
care.
me just
Deanna's calling me
say,
crazy. I don't care.
I really don't think my cameraman wants to say something.
Can I interrupt you? Because I got interrupted.
You can interrupt. Yeah. You can interrupt. Get in here.
Because I got interrupted last time.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Speak
go
into the mic somehow.
So you're telling me Joker? We got Joker on here.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we have on here? The Batman. You're telling me those are not that the Suicide Squad is better than those two movies?
Yes.
You're stupid.
The Suicide Squad?
I personally don't think that Jared Leto is that bad as a Joker.
I think
I don't think you watched the same movie.
I don't think
Jared
he's-
Leto was not good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you can't compete with Heath Ledger.
Oh, no.
oh, we got the other
God.
producer coming in right now.
But like Jared Leto,
Here.
he was different. It was fun.
Oh, well, go over
No,
there.
go
'cause
over
that's where the
there.
camera
Unless,
is.
yeah.
God. Some director. I mean.
yeah.
What?
Someone's on the camera directing. You mean to tell me
Uh-oh.
the best, like, out of how many?
Do we
lot.
have an interruption count here?
We can start one.
I was gonna say,
The best movie that they have done in the last few years, Suicide Squad does not compare. They're up there, but the best movie? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It was awful.
No, I don't think you watched the same movie as me. I'm sorry. You're telling me that Sharkman, voiced by Sylvester Stallone, wasn't hilarious to you?
No.
I don't think you've
No,
watched it.
It
recently.
wasn't. No.
You need to watch
No.
it.
You know what, Mia? Let's go.
I got you. Yeah.
Anywhere.
We have an interrupting count. You actually can't see it, but
I see.
two of those. Okay, the Suicide Squad was our pick. Let's move on to Shazam versus Black Adam. Thank you for trying, Michael McKenzie, but for some reason
The light reflections.
shout out Michael McKenzie.
I
man.
appreciate
Shazam
you trying.
versus Black Adam.
Yes.
I won't lie. Neither one's good. But if I have to sit here and
So
You go. 'cause
So
I don't
okay,
know.
I did watch the Black Adam. Dwayne the Rock Johnson is good. However, I don't think for this movie I don't think he was the right choice for the Black Adam.
No,
I really don't.
I agree.
And
I agree with
don't
that,
like that.
yeah.
What was his name? He's I forget his name, but he played like the Shadow Man that wears a helmet.
Dr. Fate.
Yeah, Dr. Fate. I didn't like Charles. I forget the actor's name.
Yeah,
But
Charles
yeah,
Bronson.
But it was a decent movie, and I liked the storyline. But there were the wrong actors in that movie, in my opinion. So give me who was it?
Shazam.
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 Give me Shazam.
Okay, I'll take Shazam.
Guys,
Shazam
Why
it
would
is.
you do that to her?
no, because here's why.
You want Black Adam?
I don't like either of them, but I hate the character Shazam. I actually
I mean, that's fair.
think it's the dumbest creation of DC. I really do. Like, what? Shazam! Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who does that? Throws their hands up in the air. Shazam! Like,
And to be
it's
fair,
so
I mean, Shazam
dumb.
is a kid that
It's
turns
so-
into an adult.
It is
again.
so
Do it again.
Shazam. It's so dumb. I think it's stupid. That's why I don't like it. And when I think of Shazam, my brother and I had this game on the Xbox where it was like DC characters fought each other.
Injustice.
And
Yeah,
Injustice.
Injustice, yeah.
And my brother would always pick Shazam for the pure fact if he knew. I got annoyed when, like, because their intro thing was the little kid running in and going, Shazam! And then he turned into Shazam. And it made me so mad, and my brother would always pick him on purpose because of it. So that's why I want Black Adam, but apparently nobody else does, so.
So
yeah.
is our final choice Shazam here?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Shazam. Okay. Moving on a little farther down the bracket. Sorry, I could have drawn it as a bracket. I don't know why I didn't. Anyways, Dark Knight versus Justice League.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, I feel like that's an easy choice.
Yeah, for
I'm just
sure.
gonna cross these out. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. That was really easy. That's all the debate you have for that?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's not a debate, but
No.
okay.
No.
Wonder Woman versus Batman versus Superman.
Wonder
Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Yeah. no
Next up,
debate.
we have Batman Begins versus The Batman.
Batman Begins because it gave us Dark Knight.
I agree with that.
They're both really good.
Yeah.
I think the villain in the Batman with the Riddler is better than Liam Neeson's. I don't even know what the Shadow something. I forget what they were.
Mm-hmm.
And Batman Begins, but Christian Bale is just so good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Batman Begins.
Yeah, I'll go clean sweep. Batman
I think
Begins.
that's probably. I think that those two movies is closer debate than Joker and The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Okay, Batman out.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last one here, the Suicide Squad versus Shazam.
The Suicide.
The Suicide
We all agree on
Squad.
that? Okay,
Shazam was just.
perfect. Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Okay, down to the last four.
Okay.
We have Dark Knight versus Wonder Woman.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Easy stuff.
Okay.
What do you got?
Well,
I say,
I
do you
like
have
both
a
of them. I'm
opinion?
kind of like with Meg with what was it?
Heath
Yeah.
Ledger.
Yeah, the Heath Ledger thing. I like both movies are good. So I mean, I like Wonder Woman slightly better, but I'm not against it.
Right.
So
I got you.
yeah,
To win either way.
Yeah.
yeah,
Deanna's not happy.
exactly. Like
She
I'm not
wants
against
upset.
it either way.
She thinks Wonder Woman.
Why
the
does she
best.
think Wonder Woman is better? Sorry, Deanna. Why do you think Wonder Woman is better than The Dark Knight?
Thank you.
I feel
Dark Knight is just, it's a classic.
it's so good.
It's so good.
and
Every
everything
piece
with
of that
Heath
show.
Ledger, like you can't not like.
Well, and that's also a
Wow.
movie like you can sit there and you can watch it over and over and over again and,
not
not get bored.
of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that
Here's a-
movie was just so
Here's
good.
a random question. Do you like The Dark Knight Rises?
I do.
Who plays
Because
Batman in that
especially
one?
with it being
No, I
it's-
think it's good.
there's a lot of like Hines Ward's in it.
Yeah.
Ben's in it. Omar Khan.
Go
Yeah.
Pittsburgh!
Pittsburgh plays Gotham as
Yeah.
the football team.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to have
I
that
think-
aspect. And Heinz Field gets blown up.
They should
Yeah.
do that now and give us back the ketchup bottles.
Oh my god.
Give me back the ketchup bottles.
Whoa!
If Heinz Field blows
Give
up,
me back the
I
ketchup bottles.
did it.
okay.
If Heinz Field blows up, it was Meg Barry. Just saying.
both our cameramen are
I was
very,
about to say,
very
Braden
happy
and Michael
they
True.
McKenzie
played
love
Acrisure
this.
Stadium. If Acrisure Stadium.
It's
blows
Heinz
up-
Field. It's not
It's
Acrisure.
Acrisure does no.
So are we
Alright,
on
we're getting
QIC
off
now?
topic.
We're getting off
We're getting
Yeah,
off
yeah, yeah.
topic.
Out of Pittsburgh.
Back to the
Back to the somewhat bracket. Okay. Batman Begins versus the Suicide Squad.
Batman Begins.
For the
Sorry,
sake of argument,
Joey.
I'm gonna say the Suicide Squad, but
Okay.
I respect
Okay, and our final matchup.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
I mean, yeah, I didn't have to say
It's
it.
What was? I didn't even know who they were.
Dark
on.
Knight.
Dark Knight or
Do
Batman
we,
Begins.
Oh,
do we
yeah.
all
Dark
agree
Knight,
Dark
yes.
Knight is the
Dark
winner?
Knight.
Okay, I could have told you that before this game started. Dark Knight is your winner.
Yay! Heath Ledger.
That's true.
I was gonna say it's just
Proud.
such a great movie. You also have, I think, is it Scarface is in that movie too, or is it
Maybe.
Two-Face.
Two-Face? Yeah, that's a great one.
That's honestly forgot he was one of the characters in that movie.
Yeah,
Gina Scarecrow
and that
was
scene
the
with the Joker
Scarecrow
and
was the
him,
one at Batman Begins. That's
Yes.
what I was forgetting.
and the fact that the Joker and him are in the scene together, it's really creepy, but it's also really funny.
It's
I
so
think
good.
That's just a great movie all around.
Right.
And it's like I mentioned to Meg too. It's a and to Mia, it's a movie you can watch again and not get bored.
Yeah,
So,
it is a really good movie.
It's definitely
and then
a
I'm
top
telling
movie.
you, that end scene.
Yeah.
He's like hanging out
It's
of
iconic.
the top of the cop car, letting the wind blow through his hair. Like,
So good.
oh, good.
If there was
Cinematic masterpiece.
Agreed.
Facts.
If there was one movie that you would have to add, Mia, you can add on to this.
Mm-hmm.
If there was one DC movie you would add to this, what would it be? If you know, shout it out right away.
I have no
I
idea.
have no
I don't
ideas
know.
at the moment.
Really?
That would be better than Dark Knight? Is that what you're
just like
asking
that
me?
you would add to the bracket.
Oh, that I would add to the bracket.
Yeah.
I want to say the second Wonder Woman, but
I was gonna say
that would be
so-
cut in the first round.
Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah, no-
Okay.
That'd be cut in the first round.
Yeah, because the first Wonder Woman's so much better.
I'd put
10
the
times
Lego
better.
Batman movie on. Here.
Oh my gosh. Pause.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
The only movie that could beat Dark Knight for me is the Lego Batman movie, and I will die on that hill. I
Did
just
not expect that.
Wow,
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that.
that's crazy.
love that movie so much. I think that it is seriously so funny, and like It's just he is the best Batman. I don't care. He's the best Batman. I said it. He's the best. I love him so much. I love him. That's all I have to say. Can I just add it?
Well, now I know what I'm getting Mia for Christmas.
Give
I'm
me
getting
a
her
Lego
Lego Batman. That's getting me really
God,
big.
thank you.
So would Deadpool technically count?
No, that's
Darn it.
Marvel.
Because I mean, I'd probably put any of the X-Men.
Those are all Marvel.
They're not a part
True.
of DC.
Yeah, they're all
Darn it.
Marvel. They're all Marvel.
All right,
I
well-
don't think I would have another one to add.
Yeah.
I mean,
honestly.
other than like Dark Knight Rises, because that like brings up another question. Because didn't the Batmans change
For which one?
for Dark Knight Rises?
No. That's the
The
Christian
same
Bale's the
Batman.
same, yeah.
Oh, it is Christian Bale still. Which one's the one where the Batman changes?
George Clooney? No.
The Flash.
Yes. Yeah.
Michael Keaton, George
Yeah.
Clooney,
Bale.
Ben Affleck.
Ben
Christian
Affleck.
Bale is not in that one.
yeah.
I didn't like Ben
Someone
Affleck's
else is in
Batman.
there. There's somebody else's. But anyways.
But I guess you can add Dark Knight Rises to that. But I don't. But it would still, for me, be Dark Knight over Dark Knight Rises. Yeah.
And I guess if you wanted to throw it in there, and it probably wouldn't make it out of the first round. I didn't see it, but I read the reviews about it. The Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah.
I haven't
even
watched
heard of
it,
it.
but Sholo.
Never even heard of it.
He's the lead in Cobra Kai. Sholo.
Zolo Maradwana.
Yeah. He plays the Blue Beetle, so I think that'd be a cool one to put in there. Don't know if it would go through the first round, but it'd be pretty cool.
Well, clearly, Lego Batman movie.
I mean, it's on top.
Trump saw. I don't agree with that. But
It can be
apparently-
second. It can be second.
It could be second.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
be
fine.
second.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right.
So the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is our winner for this bracket. But that's going to do it all for us here on Culture Shock. Don't go anywhere. Be sure to stay on WCTV's YouTube channel for more content coming up.
This has been a production of Waynesburg Community Television.